Good morning, my beautiful butterflies. How y'all doing this morning? Ms.V here. So we got a lot to talk about this morning. That's why I didn't want to do a live because this is a lot of questions y'all are hitting me up on the blind side, not backside, but blind side with, and you want me to give my take and my commentary on it. So here I am. Good morning. Y'all got your coffee? I got mine. I don't know what, I never had this one this morning. You know, I tried different coffees. I'm a kind of connoisseur of different coffees. Tried different coffees from different countries and different uh, places across the United States. And so I'm trying a new one this morning. Robust. It's good, but it's got a bite to it. That one. Columbia. Kind of reminds me of Community in Louisiana. Uh, uh, it's kind of strong. And I made it according to the directions. So, I don't know about that one. But anyway, y'all, let me tell you, I got so much I want to talk about this morning. I don't even know where to start. So you see I made me some little notes because I don't want to forget nothing and then have to come back on another video and say, oh, I forgot to tell y'all that. So let me get this out the way. First thing that I need to talk about this morning is the young lady who emailed me and asked me about the motivation thing. So I pretty much have covered that, but I did want to just end that part of the motivation. Why Ms.V, or would you, Ms.V, get a motivational channel behind the scene? And I said no. And I gave you the reason why is because when I come out here every day, I want to drop some nugget that's going to motivate you. I want to drop some nugget that's going to inspire you. That's my goal for myself that I have set for my channel. I will try to bring people on who are motivational speakers, who are empowering women. Over on my community post, I have Yolanda K. Davis, which is local here in the area, a friend of mine. We've known each other for years. As soon as we can get together, like I told you on yesterday, I'm going to have her on my channel and let her speak to you about her book and empowering women. So hopefully that has answered your questions. No, I don't want to go behind the scene with no group and have just a small segment of people in a group. I'd rather come out and just share my motivation with the world, and then whoever can pick up something from it or deem that it was necessary, that they need to improve their life with what I said, then good. I've accomplished something, and I don't care if I don't give but one person out of a billion out here. If I got one, that's better than none. That's the way I see it. So hopefully that has addressed your question to me, and I hope that you continue to watch and pick up a few things from my life's journey that I've learned along the way, because I've hit some roadblocks in life and I've gone up against some brick walls. Some my fault, some I was told not to do it, and I hit that wall, bam, just like that. Anyway, why? Because I'm me, and that's what I wanted to do. I pretty much lived my whole life like that. Yeah, I heard what you said, but I'm thinking it through, and I think I can get through that. Sometimes I could, sometimes I couldn't. That's the way it was. It is what it is. Today is Ugly Sweater Day. Now let me talk about that just for a minute. I cannot find my ugly sweater. I don't have one. And I pretty much know who came over here and got my ugly sweater. You know, these kids, they're always coming up in my house and they're always taking what they want. They don't ask for nothing either. I don't know who raised these children. They over here calling me mama, but I ain't raised them. Somebody else had them. They just came into my life and started calling me mama. I don't know. But you better bring my sweater back, because I needed to wear that sweater to my event. I got an event today. I'm going with the Houston housewives today. I'm having lunch with them. Yeah, that's what we call ourselves. The Golden Girls is having a dinner today at one of the other Golden Girls' houses. That's what Ms.V gonna do when she leave up out of here. She gonna go run some errands and she going over there and have herself a ball with the Golden Girls, because that's what we do. And whenever we can all get together. And we really should have a channel, because baby, you talking about funny. To see old folks having fun, y'all have no clue. And it's we can rag each other, we can tag each other, we can put the other one down, but when it comes down to it, we locked, hand in hand, fist in fist. And if something happened to one of the other one of us, we in a uproar. But we'll dog each other out while we're around each other, because that's what we do. We have fun, and we've done it for years, and we ain't about to stop. And hopefully we'll have many more years together where we can just it's getting rid of frustration of life and laughing about it instead of crying about it, or we lift each other up when we down, and we pick each other up, and we all from different walks of life. We all different ethnicities and races, but none of that matters to us. Friend is a friend, and that's who we are. So I got at least 2 of them that's probably watching this morning. Like I say, most of them don't like to come over on YouTube. They don't like YouTube, and they ain't really that crazy about social media. My age group of friends, they over there on Facebook. It's steady crawling in that chat room over there. I set up, I thought, a Facebook channel over there, but it's actually a chat room, and I'm lost. I don't know what to do. People are over there. I think I looked this morning, it's probably about 130 of them over there in the chat room. And they probably wonder why I ain't in the chat, because I did not want the chat room. That was not what I wanted. I wanted a channel where we could all get together and have fun and talk over there. So I don't know whether to take down the chat and keep the channel, or take it all down and just start over from scratch. I don't know. I'm gonna figure, like I say, figure all that out this weekend, because I don't know. And thank you, Chrissy, for trying to help me. Y'all, Chrissy got a little salty with me last night, because she was trying to help me, and I was just trying to tell her, Chrissy, no, that's not what's going on. This is what's really happening. Well, Ms.V, I have to be there. I have to say, oh, I ain't. Okay, whatever. I'm not hollering at you. You hollering at me, and I done told you I don't know what I'm doing. You helping me, but you getting upset with me because I don't know what to do. That's why I'm talking to you. But see, I know her. I co-hosted with her. I know her personality. I know she don't mean nothing about it. That's just who she is. That's how she operates. And in order to get along with a person, you have to know their personality. Okay? But thank you for helping me, Miss Chrissy Chronicles. You're not a chicken today. You were a chicken yesterday over there because you didn't show up in that exercise room on that live. But I got your little message. You told me that you were out and about when I did that. And I did see it later when you said no. But it was too late because I had already dropped the live then. I'm feeling my way through all of this stuff. But I'm going to get there. And then let's talk about this sign back here. I know it's crooked. I rigged it this morning. Y'all know what that means? Because that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say, welcome, friends and family. Now, I know Ms. D Brown told me I need to get a backdrop and all that. But see, I don't like it in the house. I'm not no person that like to sit up in the house and be on the sofa and laying up in the bed all day and all that. And that's not me. I like to move around. I like outside. And next week in this Houston weather, it's going to be bad, y'all. They said, I saw it on the weather this morning, and the weatherman was saying, hey, look, it's going to be good today. But what did he say? He said it was going to be in the 50s or 60s today. I got my notes because, Ms. Carver taught me that. Go on, get your notes, because you ain't going to remember all that stuff you wanted to say because you're all over the place anyway. But they said it was going to be 50 to 60 in the Houston area today. But then this weekend, it's supposed to get out in the teens. These people down here don't have that kind of clothing. We don't need that. I wouldn't have it if I hadn't lived up on the East Coast for 10 years. I went up there and almost froze to death the first year. I had to get out and go shopping quick for all kind of stuff, and muffs and mittens and not these little cute boots we wear down here in Texas. No, baby, you better have some furs, some stuff inside them boots, and some foot warmers inside them boots. Them little boots we wear down here, them cute boots, it won't work up there. Your toes will be froze, falling off, okay? So I got the weather, I got the winter gear. If it comes around tomorrow, I can come out here and I can stay out here for hours. I went to see the ball drop in New York. That's probably been about 8 years ago now. The first time, that was one of my bucket lists. I wanted to go up to see the ball drop. Stood out on the street almost 6 hours waiting on that ball to drop. When the ball dropped, I never saw it hit the ground. Too many people in front of you. We should have gone up into the hotel upstairs and looked down to see the drop. But we didn't know. First time going to see the ball drop. Okay, so I didn't see the ball drop. I'd been better off sitting in my house, warm, looking at it on TV. But when you don't know, you don't know. But it was fun. I mean, I could cross that out on my bucket list that I've been there and done that. But I was able to stand out there 5 hours, waiting on 12 o'clock for that ball to come down. And baby, all I saw was just in here was click, 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 glass breaking. That's it. That's all. Now, hold on. Look at here. They're coming, y'all. I told y'all my friends didn't like coming over on YouTube. They wanted me to come over there on Facebook, but they coming. I want to thank you, my homegirl, my classmate, Sheila. I see you, baby. I saw you come on over here to YouTube, but I'm coming over there on Facebook too. So shout out to my homegirl. I don't know, baby, where you saw it, but thank ya, Sheila Cage from the booth. Hey, thank you, Sheila. And for subscribing and coming over to my page. Sheila and I have been friends since elementary school. We go way back. So shout out to Sheila. Welcome to my channel. So let's see. So it's supposed to be freezing this weekend. I'm going to be ready. You know, I told y'all I was going to the Nutcracker. And that's going to be on Sunday. Tomorrow I had to change plans. I got an email last night saying one of my church members passed away, so I need to be on the stand to sing in the morning. Tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah, today Friday. Golden Girls today, funeral tomorrow, Nutcracker Sunday. That's gonna be pretty much my weekend. And had to, you know, I have to change my schedule around what's going on in my life. I make up one schedule, but then sometimes, you know, it have to change things. And y'all don't be talking about that sign back. I know that sign crooked. I told y'all I rigged it this morning because that's what I wanted to say. Welcome, friends and family. It was just in there. It wasn't serving no purpose in there, so I put it up there. Then I couldn't figure out, I couldn't find no double-sided tape. I couldn't find no tape. So I went and got the little thing that you put on the back of the cell phone, and I stuck it up there because it had some tape on the back. And then I put up there, and then I couldn't get it straight, and I said, I can't let that worry me. It's the message. Don't worry about the crooked sign. Look at the message. So y'all be missing stuff because y'all be trying to do too many things. Ocean, I already told you about that window seal. I mean, them windows up there. I already cleaned them windows now. I done cleaned them, so don't be just trying to shoot no pictures up there talking about my windows ain't clean, because they are. Ocean Rider, Ocean Way, that's who he is out here on Facebook and YouTube. The digital content cartoon creator, that's who he is, okay? Go follow him. Something else. Okay? So I'm calling this a Getaway Friday, because that's what I'm planning on doing. As soon as I get off this video and put up everything off this porch out here back inside, I'm going with the Golden Girls. We're going to have a ball until we get ready to leave and go home. We might not go home. We might just spend a night there. We don't care. What we got to do? We ain't got nothing, no small. We done raised our children, and they gone. They grown. They with their family and their children, and husbands gone. Moved on to the next life and stuff. So we do what we want to do, and because we can. I don't know how many of y'all traveling today, but on the news this morning, I'm trying to get up and watch the news, so because I know a lot of y'all don't watch the news either. Because before I started coming out here, I wasn't really watching no news. I sleep through the news. But they said it's going to be over 200 passengers, if you live in the Houston area, catching flights today. That this was one of the busiest travel days of the year today, because you coming up to Christmas, so you going to spend time with your friends and your family. Been there when I was a flight attendant. I know, how busy it can be in those airports and on those planes. Nerve-wracking. Because you got the dogs, you got, the CNI dogs, you got the, what you call they take up space. You may have the military on there that's trying to make it home to see their family. You might have a celebrity on there. You have people from all walks of life on there that y'all would never ever guess who they are. Some under assumed names because they don't want their real name out there. We know who they are. Other people may recognize who they are, but everybody has to be treated accordingly on there. So y'all just take your time. Don't get in no hurry. Don't be getting your nerves all crowded up in a bunch because the flight was late or whatever. It's just busy. It's a lot of people, and they trying to take care of everybody. They can't just take care of you. Now, if you want them to take care of just you, they got some charter jets over there. You pay about $17,000, and you can jump on one of them and go wherever you want to. But if you can't afford to do that, then you just need to just calm down. Why is y'all acting like that? You gonna get there, and I hope everybody's okay when you get there, and you okay. But all that for what? You stressing yourself out. 'Cause nothing's gonna change just because you stressed out. You just one in a million. Okay? So I can't find my ugly sweater. That's bothering me. But I'm deal with that. Because next time I have to go over there to babysit, I'm telling you right now, I'm going through every drawer, every dresser drawer, all the drawers in the house. I find my sweater because it's over there. I know where it is. And then, because that's what they do. They come in and they take your things and they take them over there to their house like they bought them. They, come in your house and make groceries in your house like this the market. This ain't the market. What's wrong with them? I don't know. Who raised them? I don't know. I don't know. But that's bothering me. I wanted to wear the sweater today. I don't feel like going out there looking for no ugly sweater. I like that sweater. I've had that sweater for years. Bring it back. You know who I'm talking to. Bring that sweater back here. So, let's see what else we got going on today. It's time to start some new goals, folks. I don't know if y'all make goals for your life, but I make goals for my life. 2022 is just about out, and I like to go back and look back over my life and the year and say, I accomplished that. Oh, I did that. Yeah. Got that done. I ain't quite make that. But do I need to carry that over into next year? Nah, that ain't got nothing to do with next year. That's I've done that for over 40 years. And it helps me to meet my goals because I kind of have a timeline on there too. Years looking back, if I said, oh, I'm buying me a new car this year and I'm going to get me whatever year it was, and I'm going to buy it at Easter. That's going to be Easter. I'm going to buy it in the spring of the year. I'm going to buy it when it first come out. And I hit those goals. I felt good about it. I felt like I had accomplished something. Or I'm taking me a trip to Canada this year. And I'm going such and such a date, and I'm gonna buy my ticket right here at this date, so I'll be ready to go, and everything will be paid for when I get ready to go. That's how I do things, and it has worked, and it may help some of you to organize your life a little bit better and not be caught up at the last minute doing things. So when other things pop up, I can say, nah, I already got this plan. I'm not gonna be able to do it, because you can't make everything. You can't do everything. You cannot. There's only so much you're gonna be. I don't care what age you are. You're gonna be able to do this. You're gonna be able to do that. You can't do both of them if they're at the same time. You can't, unless you gonna Skype or you gonna Zoom in on something. We got technology now where you can be in a couple of places at the same time because of the technology we have out there now. You won't personally, physically be in a body there, but you can attend. Just pick up your phone and go on about your business. Did y'all see they crowned Miss America? And did you see who came in second place? Shout out to Texas. Yeah, we came in second place. I think first place runner-up was Miss New York, and second place was Miss Texas. And I don't remember where Miss America was from, but shout out to Texas. We did that. So woohoo. I think that I would like to address another question that you brought up to me at another time. Today is not the day that I got your question. What's your name? Melody. I got your question, but I don't want to address that today. I'm not in the mood for that today. I'm in a different spirit today. I'm in that golden girl spirit where we going to sit down and make some cocktails and stuff. Y'all better get over there to Justice Reacts page. If you like making cocktails and talking about different wines, and the woman, I don't know if she's a mixologist or if she's has been, because I didn't ask that when I was over on her channel. But I love her channel because I like dipping and dabbing and trying to make kind of, different kind of cocktails and stuff. And she got it down. She don't have to look it up. It's in her head. She just go over there and tell you, now you put this in there and you put that in there, put a little swig of that. And I be like, man, I like that. But we're going to make one of your cocktails today. I got to go back and pull up your channel and go to that page, because I don't remember the ingredients, because I got to stop and buy it just in case they don't have it when I get over there. But I'm going to make the Golden Girls that cocktail today, baby. Yes, I am, because I think they're going to like that. We don't like sweet drinks, never have. None of us like alcohol and sugar. That's, to me, it has always given me a bad headache. So I've always kind of stuck with white liquors if I was gonna drink. I don't do dark. And wines. I like wines, preferably red wine. It's supposed to be good for your heart, and it's okay to drink, people. Just don't get drunk in the spirit. I didn't say it. The Bible did. Now, if you believe in that, then that's what it said. Okay? So, and even if you do, as long as you're in your home, that's your business. Nobody's business whether you drink or no drink, or drunk or not drunk. That's your business. As long as you ain't out on the street where you can get picked up and taken to jail, or you out there embarrassing yourself, falling down drunk. Like I say, nobody never seen me drunk and never will. I know my limitations. Okay? I know I can only have one shot of that or 2 sips of that. Know your limitations. You drink whatever you want to drink. That ain't wine in the Bible. Obviously, you don't read it, but that's your business. Okay. Let's see. What else? I don't want to address that situation today. Okay. Let's see. Nope. I ain't, none of that. Nope. So we're just gonna get cut short, because I had written it down to address today, but once I came out here, I don't want to go dipping and dabbing and then mess up my Christmas spirit and all of that. No, 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 no. So we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. I ain't watched nobody out here on these YouTube streets because I've been busy doing me. You know, I live out on YouTube Road where ain't nobody bothering nobody out here. So I'm shutting the book because I don't want to address none of that today. I'm just going to talk to y'all from here till I end this live. So I really can't tell you about none of the funny stuff that they've been doing over there because I ain't had time. Gonna have time this weekend. Probably won't be back on this weekend because, like I said, I'm going to a funeral tomorrow. I didn't even know the lady had passed. But so I know I'm not coming live tomorrow because after then, y'all know I go in the kitchen after I take off my robe and I go back there and wash my hands and put on my little apron and my gloves, and then I start trying to help feed the family and stuff. That's what I do. And then I'm gonna be tired after that, so I'm coming home Saturday night because I gotta get up early Sunday morning and go meet my friend to go to the Nutcracker. So I don't know when I'm gonna come back home, but I want y'all to have a blessed day. It's been real. Enjoy your day. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. You know, prepare for your Christmas, whatever your Christmas is. And if you don't celebrate it, it's okay. You know, just do you. Whatever makes you happy. Like I say, everybody does not celebrate Christmas the same way. Some people don't celebrate it at all because it's against their religion. So be mindful of that. And be mindful of the elderly people that's out here who may be all alone and just sitting at home. And, you know, if they in your life, call them up. Take them a plate over there. At least they'll have something nice to eat for Christmas. And it's the thought. They don't need no gifts. What they need a gift for at this point in their life? I don't need no gifts. And, you know, I'm able to get up and do for myself and buy myself whatever I want. But, you know, everybody is not in the same place in life. Little kids may be out there whose parents may be incarcerated, or maybe they just lost their father or their mother. Or people are in all walking this walk, all are walking a different walk. My walk ain't the same as nobody else's walk out here. We may have some similarities in our walk, but my walk is my walk. And only I can walk my walk. And just be mindful of that when we out here celebrating the holidays, and have a more open heart to people's problems and what they're going through this time of year. It should be just a merry old good time, but it's not for everybody because of what they're going through or what they might be getting ready to go through. But however you can, try to enjoy the day and remember Jesus is the reason for the season. So to my beautiful butterflies, until we meet again, be blessed. Take care of yourself. Much love to you. Enjoy your day. And I'm going to leave this with you. Strong women, may we know them, may we raise them, may we be them. That's all you can do as a mother. That's it, and that's all. Y'all have a blessed day. Much love. I'm out. Bye, babies. Bye.